Hello. I got the knife back. It's my SOG. Got my SOG knife back. My knife. And a lot of good things. A Mercury Rise Torpedo. See how this goes. And I'm happy. Hello. How you doing? How is everybody? Happy Labor Day. Okay. It's doing well. Had to do some things today, but it's okay. Got my knife back. Thank you, Donovan. Thank you, thank you. And thanks for the thumbs up. So I got this knife back. And, of course, I ordered a Mercury Rise Torpedo. And I'm good. And as for the other, which is clearly better than the HDR 50. It's clearly better. Number one, it's 11 joules out of the box. You know. Number two, it's a bigger drum. So. So that's going to be awesome. 11 joules. That means it's going to crack a coconut. It's going to crack a coconut is what it's going to do. Nice to hear from you, Donovan. If you're new here, give me a thumbs up. And don't let the chat go cold. Yeah, I'm having a good time on this Labor Day. Boom. Yes, it is. All right. Tac fam is here. Let's see if we can get somebody. Hey, how you doing, Nomad? How you doing? Got my knife back. And of course, I just ordered a Mercury Rise Torpedo. Less than lethal launcher. 11 joules. So much better. You know? That's awesome. Sorry, I just ordered a Mercury Rise Torpedo. 11 joules. It's going to be fun. Oh, Nomad. Haven't seen you in a while. Where have you been, brother? Ah, thank you, honey bunch. Ah, yes. Well, it's nice to hear from everybody. Man, lads with a thumbs up. If you're new here, give me a thumbs up. Got my knife back. I'm getting a Mercury Rise Torpedo. That's going to be awesome. Oh, me? Honey Bunch? Yeah, I was just looking at a screen. Sorry, I was typing. I was looking at an email. Okay, we got everyone here. Trying to get everyone clear. Yeah. Alright, we got 6 viewers, 4 thumbs up. That's awesome. No. Well, that being said, I mean, I'm having a good time, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, I hope everyone's having a happy Labor Day. I work on weekends. This is my weekend. Honey Bunch. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. All right. If you're new here, give me a thumbs up. If you're new here. I mean new in the sense if you're new coming into this particular stream. If you just signed on. I'm glad you like that, honey bunch. Well, Bergs, I think you need to go away, Bergs. You shouldn't. Not here, you're not. You're in my kingdom, Bergs. And you're gone. Crown King, nothing. King of the fat guys is what he is. King of the fat drunks. Oh, that's true, that's true. Anyway. Well, the thing is about Bergs, he likes to troll my streams, and I ain't having it. But yeah, I'm doing well. Let's see, Bergs. Let's see. I'm wondering. I wonder, Bergs, can you say you can take one of these? Can ya? You can take it, right? Sure, Bergs. Let's go on a little hunting trip. I heard you was doing. Well, this sure doesn't show it. You know? Still doing the trolling thing, the disrespectful thing. You know, I wouldn't have any problem with Bergs. Do I care that he lives in his parents' basement and plays music? No. I really don't care. I got no problem with him overall. It's just that he's extremely disrespectful. I was willing to work with him at one time, but he doesn't work well with others. That's neither here nor there. But that being said, let's just get on to something more positive. I prefer a more positive point of view, you know. Fall time's coming in, you know, it's the autumn of my life. It depends on how you look at it. Not, well, I was just joking. There'll be plenty more autumns for me in this crazy world. Here's the thing, it depends on how you look at it. I mean, I'm a Christian. I don't have any fear of death or nothing like that. I just, you know, there's this life and there's the next life. And, you know, it's how it is. Yes, I am, actually. I love pumpkin spice and apple cider. It's a lot of great things. I'm planning on having a Halloween party. Planning on doing a lot of great things, you know. Nice for the thumb, 5 thumbs up. That's awesome. So I want to do. Sorry, I'm a little bit despondent right now. I'm a little low on energy. That's why, you know. Don't know yet. I'll consider it. That's not even of my time, you know. You know, a lot of kids today, they were raised on different things. I was raised up on Hey Vern, it's Ernest. It's on TV or Pee-wee's Playhouse. So, yes, I grew up watching. When I was a little kid, I grew up watching Pee-wee's Playhouse, so, yeah. No, I didn't grow up with the Power Rangers. That was a 90s thing. I'm an 80s kid, so. I grew up with the Thundercats, He-Man. I grew up with the Ninja Turtles. I grew up with the Ghostbusters, you know. Yeah, he's going. You know, he was a sick guy, you know, man. I mean, he got caught with child porn and all, you know. He was terrible. Exactly, honey bunch. It's hard camping here. Sorry to hear that, Nomad. All right, we're getting some out here. I got my knife back. My pocket knife back, which is good. And I'm sorry. Well, honey bunch, that's totally true. Totally true. Yeah, totally true. You know, I'll say this is that I was watching something on YouTube I found, and I've experienced this in my life actually, and like abusive mothers I've seen. Yeah, you know, it's like, oh, it's not extra easy. I don't know. That's so true. No, man, so true. All right. Still alive. Glad I got this back. Ooh, I love this. I love the saw traction. I really do. The grip, everything about this knife is good. All right. I got all sorts of things here. I got my pepper gel. I decided to give my HDR 50 since the Mercury Rise Torpedo is a clearly better small, less than lethal revolver launcher. So I'm going to give that to somebody. Good one, Nomad. Good. Oh boy. I wonder, how many of you ladies here are actual ladies? But I know most Honey Bunch, you're an actual woman. But the point is here, I mean, I'll put it this way, okay? A lot of times in our society, we basically mock the guy who's not successful with the ladies. We mock that guy. We mock that guy. We think that guy's a loser. And a lot of ladies do that when they're young. Oh, that guy's nobody. He's a loser. And then then the nerdy guy goes on to be a big success, and you wish you would have basically hung out with him. You wish you would have basically gave him some attention. And then the roles reverse when a woman enters her 30s and 40s, where she gets less male attention and she becomes like the nerdy guy. She becomes like the incel that they call us. So how ironic is that? What can you say? I always say this: you become what you mock. You know what I mean? You ladies, when you're young, you mock guys and call them incels. Well, guess what? You're going to become spinsters when you're older for doing that. So that's what I'm going to say about that. And ladies, if you mock the guy who's not successful with the ladies when he, like in high school, more than likely you're going to pay for it by becoming a lonely spinster when you're older. You know, there's something called, what goes around comes around. You reap what you sow, Yeah, and that's what I say, that what goes around comes around. A lot of the guys, you ignored when you were younger, and now that you want, are basically ignoring you. So, what goes around comes around. Everything comes full circle. Yeah. And tell me something. Are you living alone as a spinster right now? A honey bunch? Well, a lot of men can become desperate, but you know what I'm saying? So I don't really care. I've grown to the point where I don't really care about pleasing anybody. No, man. I'm not a people pleaser. I don't really care about what people think. I don't care about pleasing people. I care about, what God thinks of me, because I pray to Him when I sin. People are less forgiving than God, so give or take. So. Yeah, I mean, you young ladies can mock guys who are not doing so well until you're not doing so well. And I defend Nomad. I'll tell you why. I stand up for Nomad. Good, Ken. Good. But the point here is that, I defend Nomad as a friend of mine. I've spoken to him. He's not a bad guy. You have to understand, he's like me. He has autism. He has mild autism. So to say something about Nomad being this creepy guy, well, you know what? He's like me, and we're different. We're misunderstood, and I just can't. If you're gonna basically trash a guy who has mild autism, that's not right, honey bunch. Not at all. How you do? Oh, how you doing, JD? Oh, how you doing, JD? Did you see my recent crossbow video? I think you might like that one. I'm not trash for what he gets. I haven't seen that one. When I get drunk, I get really deep and sad. But Nomad isn't Milton John, Ken. I've met Nomad. Nomad is not Milton. Milton is in jail. Nomad. I mean, Milton is in jail, Ken. Ken. Milton is in jail. He went to jail. He was threatening people online. He was going psycho. I don't know what you're doing, Nomad, but apparently you're being accused of saying perverted stuff. I don't know. You've always been cordial with me. You know what I mean? Personally, I personally rather not get drunk online. So, but when I do get drunk, I don't get too embarrassed. It just, you know. Well, he's crazy. He's off in the head. You know, Ken. I don't know. Yeah. All right. I mean, come on now. There has to be no conflict between you two. I mean, he does. He does. There's something wrong with his head. There are, Ken. I can tell that guy was insane when he started making death threats to people in his streams, you know. Now, personally, I don't ever make threats because I think that's just basically, you're basically not going to go through with your threats if you make threats in the first place. I don't try to make threats online. I don't threaten nobody out of respect. Just tell them to go away, you know. Well, he's on the West Coast, Ken. He's on the West Coast, and let's say probably be in a Texas facility. So, yeah, he went from California, where California is the land of fruits and nuts, where you can get away with that kind of stuff there, but you go to Texas. There's an old saying, "Don't mess with Texas." And I got a feeling that's what happened, you know. He messed with someone in Texas. And he learned, he effed around and found out. That's awesome, no map. Well, if you haven't seen my recent video, you should. Well, I could have told you that, Ken. That was just messed up over there. I wouldn't want to live in California. You know, I keep having dreams where there's 2 bottles of liquid and they're being weighed on a scale. And they're being measured for their weight. Back and forth. It's a reoccurring theme in my dreams. I don't know why. I don't know how you can interpret that. Yeah, that happened. A lot of celebrities moved and away from Hollywood. You had what's his name? the guy moved to Florida, away from Hollywood. Scott Bale. If you can remember him, I mean, I don't. I just remember from Charles in Charge. Yeah, and so he moved away from Hollywood, from California. Now I don't live in California, but I want to move away from where I am. I'm trying to do that. That's good for him. I'm not a papacy though, but there's a lot of people that don't approve of this. I do watch Born Again Barbarian. I have other Christian channels, you know. I'm trying to. I try to be better. You know, I try. Look, let's be honest here. This world is only temporary. Yeah, this world is crazy. Yeah, at this point, this world has gone mad. But the Bible predicted it. That was going to go down like this. You know? There's a Bible passage that in the last days, men will be women and women will be men. Are we not seeing this? Yeah, it's a good place to be, man. It's a good place to be, Ken. Really good place. Look, all you have to understand is this, is that this world is going to test you. This world is going to test your resolve. Okay? No. It's called the Mercury Rise less than lethal launcher. Brian. It's a revolver type CO2 less than lethal launcher, and it's called the Mercury Rise less than lethal torpedo. That's the model name. Cool, Ken. You know, some of the more rural parts of Maryland are alright. They're pretty chill. Yeah, you want to go mad and kill yourself. I remember, I think the first Emperor Qin of China drank mercury as a elixir of life. It didn't matter, but it killed him. You know? He was told by a lot of alchemists to drink mercury for immortality. Yeah, it released him from his mortal coil. Yeah, so true, Ken. So true. They got some good stuff over there. And the knife laws are great, too. Ah! Airgun Ballistics, how you doing? You know, I just ordered a Mercury Rise torpedo. Less than lethal launcher pistol. So much better than the HCR-50. I mean, it's really 11 joules out of the box. I mean, wow. Bigger drum. A bigger you know, round. No. I think nunchaku is a flashy weapon, but as a practical weapon, nah, it's not that practical. Best, I think there was actually a Deadliest Warrior kin that talked about this, a Deadliest Warrior, where you had the Yakuza versus the Italian Mafia, and the Italian Mafia used a baseball bat. A simple wooden baseball bat, and they tested it against the nunchaku. The baseball bat won for its ability to inflict more damage than the nunchaku. Yes, that is a cool TV show. They had the Yakuza versus the Italian Mafia, and the Italian Mafia won because the Yakuza's weapons were accurate, but you can find like episodes on I forget what it, on the internet. They're available. They're on forget which video sharing site it's on. I forget the name of it. It does. And like a sword works for self-defense. I say don't go longer than 12 inches. 12 to 14 is all you need. You don't need to go longer than that. Fletched ammo. What are you talking about? Those grooves on the sides that you know, those spinning grooves on the side that's on the ammunition on the slugs is what you're talking about? Or are you talking about some type of arrow? Got my baby back. Oh, those. I've seen a lot of those, you know. I've seen some of those with the HDR with the HDR no, with the HDS, sorry, with the HDS 68. I see some of those particular type of arrows with the HDS 68 for the less than lethal double-barreled shotgun. They work well, I would say. You know, they would work. I would say not exactly as effective as, let's say, let me get to my quiver. You know? As these. Okay. Yeah. And of course, and some of these bodkins, and of course, you got the GNZD steel. Sharp, tri-edged arrow. Now, for those who don't understand, international community has banned tri-edged bayonets because of the fact the type of wounds these particular these arrowheads. Okay, for example, a lot of times in warfare, tri-edged things have been banned because of the kind of, you know, because of the kind of wound channel that creates. It creates a wound channel that causes a slow and agonizing death because no doctor can repair it. You know, And that's why I chose it. For example, that particular arrowhead launched from my crossbow here could possibly cut someone's heart from the inside out. I mean, in self-defense. I mean, either an animal's heart, like a deer if you're hunting, or an intruder, or an attacker, or an aggressor. So I gotta make that legal definition. I mean, I don't want that words to be used against me. Anyway, it could basically, like if you're hunting an animal, and if it pierces the heart, it's going to basically, from the inside out, it's going to basically pierce the heart in 3 places because of the way that blade is set up. That tri-edged thing. Another thing, I can get out. Thanks for the 9 thumbs up. I have seen those. Jork Spray made those, I think. Yeah, I've seen those. Let me, I got something here as a demonstration. Well, brother, I'm gonna give a demonstration. Alright, this is a good demonstration here. I'm gonna oil those threads. This is a spear. This is tri-edged, you could say. The point is tri-edged. Okay, the kind of wound this is going to leave on, let's say, this is why a lot of countries ban these, by the way, because if, let's say, you defended yourself and thrusted this into either man or beast, they are going to basically, the animal or the human being is going to, well, I'll put it this way, is going to bleed out in a very bad way, No doctor can repair the kind of wound this is going to make. So tri-edged is one of the best ways of piercing, you could say. Because it's... Should I join it? Sure! Yeah, join up, man! Yeah, join up. I'm planning to grease them up after this. Apparently, I'm planning to actually put some oil on them after this. You always check your equipment, but yeah, I'm planning to oil up the threads. So this is like a tri-edged spear, pretty much. It's very much reminiscent of a French bayonet. I got this on Bud K a while back, and it's so true. And it's been very good. So, held for review. I don't know what the... Now, I tell people to be careful. I know that is funny, but you know how it is with the YouTube. Now YouTube just hid your comments, so you got to be careful with the the crudeness of your words. Just be careful. Nice. It could be, yes. I would say this would be good for hunting pigs. You know, at close range. Because the kind of wound this is going to make is, well, like I said, no doctor can repair it. Maybe we can meet up sometime, you know. Team up. You know, do it if you ever come to the East Coast, or maybe we can meet up in like Florida or something. I don't know, you know. But yeah, this I've actually demonstrated this. I'll have to bring this one out and, you know, to show what it can do. But yeah, this is the type of spear. Now it's only edged at the tip, but you only need the tip to be edged a little bit. So most of this is like blunt, with the exception of the tip at the edge. But it's still tri-edged in the sense it's got 3 edge here, and it's going to cause a lethal wound. And just like this, okay, why is this here? I'll do that. I'll do that, Iron Man. Well, I keep telling people not to make inappropriate comments because YouTube will flag them. Now, this particular arrowhead is very similar to this spear. This GNZD, you can get them on Amazon. I bought 2 packs of them. Similar. So this particular arrowhead is very similar to this. Not completely like it, because this has to fly at high velocity. This is more tapered for, you know, and in a lot of ways it's very similar to it's very similar to, oh yeah, very similar to this, to my bodkin. Well. In a lot of ways, this is this tapered kind of tri-edged, blunt, you know, to the point. Yeah, it's similar to this, to my bodkin. And this is a bodkin head, by the way. This is a bodkin. It's designed for armor piercing. The original armor piercing round. So, very interesting. But you get the point. Yeah, and you know what the point is. You know? 9 thumbs up. I'm liking that. Give me some more thumbs up if you're new here. Yeah, so this particular spear is, the threads are going to get oiled. But as you can see, it's a nice spear. I mean, you got to be careful a little bit because, well, it's a short spear, so you want to be a little bit careful not to poke yourself with it, you know? Because if you poke yourself with it, it's not a good idea. Whoa, we got 10 views and 10 thumbs up. I'm loving that. But you get it. It's similar to this, this bodkin. And this bodkin is particularly designed for armor piercing, like, you know, the original armor piercing round. I can launch this bodkin, for example, into an animal's skull. You know, this bodkin round. Boom, from a high velocity. I could, yeah, I could do that actually. I would actually get you something else. Something about the thickness of armor would be a good idea. my HDX 68 can be used for crowd control. It can shoot riot balls, 68 caliber riot balls, and of course it can shoot pepper balls. So you can get yourself one of these. Kind of, this is pepper gel. Carry this with you. It's got like a button here. Gel is like, you know, but you get it. You know what I'll do? Here's what I'll do. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll take 2 layers. I'll take 3 layers of, I'll take 3 layers of like baking trays. 3 layers of baking trays. And I will basically set it up. I'll set it up. I'll take 3 layers of baking trays. Of the, 3 layered baking trays. And I'm going to set it up. And I'm going to put a hole through it with one of these bodkins. Yeah. Now then, you'll see. That's a good idea, Iron Man. I know where you live. I know how bad it is over there. But I would suggest, since you're an archer, to get some of these arrowheads, though. They're called GNZD, and they're very cheap on Amazon. You can, and they're solid steel, and they work. I've seen another guy test them. For the price, they're very tough. They're reusable, and they're very sharp. Iron Man. Well. Say the spear is on a similar basis. That's something similar. And that's why I bought it, Iron Man. That's why I bought it, pretty much. Because I never liked those razor tips. I never liked those razor, those razor hunting broadheads. Never liked those. I mean, because I knew that they were razors, and I know that razors have a tendency to break. And how reusable is that? I mean, how can you reuse razor? Like, basically, you have something like a bodkin. It's like, yeah, it may work for one time, and it can leave those pieces inside maybe an animal's body. But it's like obsidian tipped arrowheads. I mean, you got to constantly be making those new ones, and it's Stone Age, so. But yeah, the steel ones, you can reuse them. They're lethal. You can buy them on Amazon, and they're a lot cheaper. So. And I might actually do something with the spear in the future. Yeah, I've done some testing with this. I've actually tested on like a milk carton, like a orange juice carton full of water. I might test this spear on something else. That might be a good idea. This spear is primarily for the thrusting. But yeah. I tell you, if I was going to hunt vampires, this would be the spear I would carry. You know? This is your vampire hunting spear. So true. I want to talk to you after the stream. And that's about it. Anyway. Yep, spears. Yep, exactly. I picked this one because it comes in a convenient carrying case for starters. That means I can carry it anywhere I need to go. I mean, it's like I can put this in this simple carrying case, and I can take it apart, put it back together. That was something I like. It's good for testing in that sense. That being said, it's okay, bro. No problem. Anyway, the point is that this is very convenient. It's very nice. You can use it. It's got a convenient carrying case. I gotta oil this up anyway. But that being said, I'm a little. I just want to do some other things before I go to bed, and it's been nice talking to everybody. Thank you, brother. Amen. Got my knife back. Yeah, my pocket knife. This is my pocket knife, by the way. A SOG Traction. Very good knife, by the way. When I got one, Mike got one. Despite our disagreements, he saw a good knife when he saw it, I guess, and he decided to buy one of his own, which is okay with me, by the way. Okay. Alright, that being said, I got to recharge my phone and do some other things. It's been nice talking to everybody. God bless you, everybody. Have a wonderful Labor Day evening. And I will do something for the future holidays, and stay strong in God's word. Don't try to please the world. Do your best to try to be right with God, not to care what others think of you. Amen, brother. Well, go with God, everyone, and stand strong in these dark times, and be ready so you don't have to get ready.